How to create your SMP server? This is the question which many people ask but not many answered. So in this video, what core should you choose for your server? What hosting is the best to start without breaking your bank account? As well as some useful tips which I will share throughout this video. So you better watch till the end. And make sure to subscribe and drop the like. Let's go! To begin with, you should choose the core for your needs. And to be honest, there are only two big players out there, Paper and Fabric. Paper is for people who want to play with the plugins, and Fabric is for people who want to play with the mods. I would recommend going with Fabric. It's less optimized, but all the vanilla functions are there. For instance, in Drop Paper you cannot break Bedrock. Moreover, Fabric has some cool vanilla mods, which I like to talk about later. But don't get me wrong, Paper is still a good choice, but in my experience, Fabric was better. When setting up a server, selecting the core is vital, but the hosting choice is equally, if not more, crucial for seamless gameplay. To ensure a smooth gameplay experience, a few key considerations come into play. Firstly, it's really important investing in a good CPU for your server. Secondly, do not go overboard with RAM. This is a mistake I made in the past, when I got my server with 8GB of RAM and an old CPU. The result, server was laggy. So, if you don't want to repeat my mistake, it's essential to consider the maximum number of daily players. Often, people overestimate their RAM needs, assuming a constant high player count. However, in reality, after the first day of opening, the active player count drops significantly. The sweet spot generally falls between 3 and 6GB of RAM for optimal performance. Going back to the CPUs, on many hostings you cannot choose processor. If you can, go with something in the middle or higher. I wouldn't recommend going with most budget one, as it will cause lag on the server. And remember, better to go with less RAM, but better CPU. In terms of hosting choice, based on my personal experience, I found gPortal to offer solid performance at a reasonable price. However, it's worth noting that it lacks the ability to change the server IP, potentially allowing previous owner access. So, for a more secure option, I went with the Cloud Nord, which provide decent performance while also offering unique server IP. Moreover, the custom service is really good, as well as plans are not overpriced. If you are interested in their service, I left my referral link in the description or comments. By the way, this video is not sponsored by them, I just wanted to share good hosting which not many people know about. Bro really thinks about sponsor when he have 11 subscribers. This is tough, man, this is tough. He have some mental health problem, I think. Guys, subscribe. Now let's talk about some tips and cool things. To be more specific, mods and plugins. Let's start with the mods. I can recommend mod status, which gives you the ability to choose your status in the tab, as well as send message for other players if you don't want them to sleep. And this is only one example of a cool mod. I can recommend mods such as Seed Tab, Simple Voice Chat, Skin Restore and Emote Craft to get the most out of your SMP. By the way, I will leave links for these mods in the description. On the side of Paper fans, I can recommend to watch this guy video, in which he suggests some SMP plugins. In my opinion, they are not vanilla style, but who knows, maybe you will like them. To conclude, I need to explain several things. Firstly, as you may noticed, I didn't touch upon the topic of free hostings, and I like to clarify that. When we're talking about SMPs, even with the group of 4 players, it is crucial to have hosting available 24/7. Additionally, this hosting should offer customization in mods or other settings. However, as far as I know, there is currently no hosting which provide both of these features for free. Secondly, in the video, I didn't explore any variations of Paper, so if you're interested, I will include some cores for you in the description. Lastly, I hope you enjoyed this video. Although it was short, I aimed to share my knowledge without unnecessary details. And if you didn't understand, this is the end of the video. Bye.